Hello, how's everybody doing today? So, I've just been thinking about Christmas since it's only a few days away. And I was just thinking about the gifts that we buy people and what we're really giving them, and thinking about how, this one gift that I bought myself really was the one gift that gave to me for a lifetime. And you think about, how everybody puts so much time into trying to find the perfect gift for people and getting them something that they want. You just want to see that smile on their face when they open that gift that you gave them. You want to know that they're going to be really, happy about it. And then you just get that hit of dopamine for a few minutes, and it feels good to see that happiness. But then really it's just kind of over. Like, think about, there's just not really very many things that you can give somebody that gift is going to have a long-term, long-lasting impact. And that just got me thinking about what a gift it was to me when I bought myself coaching for the first time. And I did it out of desperation. I just signed up for this program for a month to check it out and see what it was like. I didn't even know that if it could actually help me. But one thing I really realized is that other than going to college, it was really the first time I had really invested in myself in that way. And I had invested in something that changed my whole life. Like, how many things, you think about, you buy a 12-week coaching package, and you're 12 weeks from now, your life is different. And the kind of coaching that I do actually teaches you how to coach yourself. So then when that 12 weeks is over, you actually leave with something that you can continue using on your own for the rest of your life. Like, it's literally the one thing I can think of that you are able to do for yourself that really is going to change your future. That's really how important I think about coaching. I was writing this email to my subscribers the other day, and I was sharing some steps that I had gone through to work through a certain situation. And I was saying that I had worked with my coach, and I had reached out to friends who are coaches or other friends who know how to hold space for me to coach myself, and that I had talked to my counselor about it. And as I was writing it, I was like, that's, a lot of stuff. But then I thought, like, no, it's really not. It's just so small. It's no big deal to me to spend, I probably spent a couple of hours in one week. Let's just say that I spent 4 hours in one week doing those things between, having a coaching session, talking to my counselor, and talking to my friends, and writing and doing self coaching. So 4 hours of focus on myself, and think about how many hours of freedom the rest of the week, months, and years on that topic I was given because I invested a little bit of time in myself. And it's just mind blowing to me. I'm like, I have one life, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that I get to enjoy that life. And it didn't used to feel that way. I used to just be like waiting for something to happen. When are things going to get better? I didn't really take any action because I didn't know what action to take. And so that's what coaching has given me, this knowledge that if I put a little bit of time investment into my brain, it's just going to keep paying off forever. And then just thinking about the freedom that that gives me in the rest of my life, and how I can work on one situation And that helps me in all areas of my life. Like the time investment, I realized in that moment, and even the financial investment is so small compared to what I get back. It's such a small investment of time and money for me to have all of the rest of the hours of my life of freedom from that sense of overwhelm that I used to live with, that not knowing what to do to help myself or my daughter, that total just, I just really didn't have that much confidence about even how to figure it out. I felt really hopeless, really overwhelmed. I had all this shame and guilt. I was physically sick because it was so overwhelming to me and I didn't know what to do. And when I think about how differently I feel today, when I think about, when I wake up and I'm having a bad day, I know what I need to do to show up for myself. When, I'm interacting with people and building relationships, I feel confident in my skills to build relationships, in my skills to help other people. And I can confidently say that by me, getting coaching and making this a part of my life, that it has totally changed my life and it has changed my interaction with every person that I come in contact with. And it gives me this ability to touch other people's lives in a way that I would have never even imagined. It's not something I really thought about doing before. I never really thought about helping other people. But I get to do this amazing thing every day because of one decision that I made, one thing that I decided to try, to just invest in myself and in my brain and give myself something that I could use forever. It just blows my mind that that one decision really was, a huge part of transforming my life and showing me how to create happiness. And so when you're thinking about what you're doing for everybody else for Christmas this year, I just want you to think about what you're going to do for yourself. If you aren't happy, if you are struggling in your everyday life, if your child's addiction is totally overwhelming to you, if you're living in shame and secrecy and, going through the just a really hard time about their addiction, you don't have to live that way anymore. There is another way. There is help for you. You don't have to go through this alone. So I am going to have a link at the bottom of this video where you can sign up for a sample coaching call with me. And I know you've got to be brave to get on that call, but just know that I understand what you're going through. I've been through it myself, or I have helped other clients with it. And just that one step of getting on that call can totally change what 2021 is going to be like for you. Just making that small investment of time and money in yourself will give back to you for many years to come. You can just keep building on that and building on it and not having to keep recreating your past. If we don't make any changes, we just keep recreating our past instead of the bright new future that we're hoping for. So if this sounds like you, or if you're listening to me and you're thinking, hey, I want to feel that way. I want all of those hours of freedom in my daily life, and I'm willing to invest just a little bit of time and money in myself to get that. Then sign up for this call. It's 45 minutes of your life. Just think about all the hours that you have spent worrying and crying and looking for answers in places that you didn't find them. And I have the answers that you've been looking for that you haven't been able to find anywhere else. I have a different approach that is very empowering to you, that is going to change you and change your life and help you be able to support your child in a way that you didn't even think was possible. So that's all I have. I just wanted to share this with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me before you sign up. You can email me or send me a message or just sign up for the call, and I will see you there. Bye.